Raccoon hyphen 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 Formers. What does that spell? Raccoon-Formers, yeah! Raccoon-Formers, the YouTube channel for all of your Transformer needs. Hello everyone, Raccoon-Formers here, and the day I'm recording this is November 1st, 2024, and as you all know, that is the day that I will be getting ready to go to TFCon in Baltimore, Maryland. And since this is the first time I've ever been to TFCon, I figured it would be cool to take y'all with me on this journey by making my very first vlog. I am beyond excited for this, because as a Transformers fan, going to a convention that's dedicated entirely to Transformers seems like a dream come true, if I'm being honest, and I'm really excited to be able to take y'all with me on this journey by making this vlog. But you're probably wondering what I'm doing here just sitting in my studio. Well, when I say I want to vlog the entire experience, I truly mean that. I won't just be vlogging my experience at the convention, I'll be vlogging my experience traveling to the convention as well. So, I think it's about time that I hit the road to head to the airport, so cue the montage. Well guys, I have officially arrived at my local airport and I'm in the parking lot right now, and I think it's about time I head inside, so cue the montage. Well guys, I'm here on the plane. I have a pretty nice setup here, I must say. Anyway, I'll see you when I land. Cue the montage. Well guys, I've arrived in Baltimore, but it's too dark to do another montage, so I'll see you at my hotel room.
A few moments later.
Well guys, I made it to my hotel room, and I even saw the YouTuber Bolt Matrix in the lobby, which was super cool. Anyway, I'm drained. I'll see you tomorrow. It's now the next day, and I got a Raccoon-Formers polo on for some advertising. I think about the time we head downstairs, so cue the montage. Well guys, I made it in. I have a weekend pass wristband, which is super cool. I also have this bag for all my shopping needs, which is also super cool. And now I'm getting ready to head in line to go into the dealer room to see all the cool stuff in there. So, cue the montage. Well guys, it's update time. I just went to this panel about the past, present, and future of the Transformers trading card game, which is basically Pokemon, but with Transformers. That was pretty cool. I also got some goodies from the dealer room that I'd like to share with you. Here are the figures I got. I got Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime, Studio Series 86 Swoop, Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron, and Studio Series Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Skywarp, and this Transformers card game. All this stuff is pretty cool, I must say. And I also got this Soundwave t-shirt that I'm going to try and wear in some upcoming videos, so make sure to stay tuned for that, y'all. Anyway, that's everything that I've done and bought so far here at TFCon. I'm about to go in and meet Frank Welker, but unfortunately I cannot actually film in there, but I'll be sure to give you an update once the meeting is done. Wish me luck, y'all.
A few moments later.
Well, everyone, I did. I met Frank, and he was such a nice guy for someone who plays such an evil character. And I'm sorry I didn't actually get to show you any of it. I just needed to respect the guy's privacy. And he definitely deserves that because of all the stuff he's done for us Transformers fans over the years. And you remember that poster that came with that 2022 wall calendar that I took a look at in that year? Well, I got it, son. Right there. And here's the picture that I got with him as well. Such a cool experience, I'm not gonna lie.
A few hours later.
Well guys, it's update time, and I have a lot of stuff I need to catch you up on since we last spoke. After meeting with Frank Welker, I saw a little bit of this panel with Michael Bell and Michael Charles Hill from G1, which is pretty interesting, but I didn't catch a lot of it, but it was still interesting what I did see. Then immediately after, I actually watched a Transformers costume contest, and here are some highlights from that. And then after that, there was this panel about third-party Transformers figures, and there were a lot of them, which proves how influential Transformers really is because of how awesome it is. And I got to sit next to Balt Matrix, one of my favorite Transformers YouTubers of all time. I didn't actually get to say anything to him, but it was still pretty cool nonetheless. Then after that, there was this panel with Doug Parker from Beast Wars and Bumper Robertson from Transformers Animated, which was also pretty cool, and they just simply talked about what it's like being a voice actor. And I even got to ask a question, and here it is.
Which episode and character was your favorite from Transformers Animated?
I would have to say maybe the episode where Blitzwing scans a tank, and what else did he scan? A jet, a tank. Yeah, I think think that episode. Some of these I haven't seen in quite some time, so it's difficult for me to remember off the top which ones I like, but that one stands out to me. There's a lot of conversation with himself.
Then after that, the thing I was looking forward to the most happened. The Q&A with Frank Welker happened, and it was amazing. I don't have any footage, unfortunately, because I wasn't allowed to record in there, but people did actually record who were in charge of the whole Q&A, and they're going to actually put the whole Q&A on the TFCon YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to their video about the whole Q&A in the description box below. And who knows, maybe you'll see me in the video. Although you won't see me asking a question, since I didn't realize you needed to have the question saved ahead of time, and I did not. And therefore, I wasn't able to ask a question, unfortunately. But let me know in the comments if you're able to see me in the Q&A session on the TFCon YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm about to go in and watch the 2007 Transformers film with a bunch of Transformers fans. I'll see you when it's done.
2 hours later.
Well guys, I have officially rewatched the 2007 Transformers movie with a crowd of diehard Transformers fans, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. The movie is still as good as the first time I saw it, and people were cheering, and I mean going absolutely bananas every time a Transformer appeared on screen, and with a handful of other scenes as well. It was just an incredible experience to be a part of with my fellow diehard Transformer fans here at TFCon. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I am drained, so I'll see you back at my hotel room.
A few moments later.
Well guys, I made it back to my hotel room, and like I said before, I am drained, so I'll see you tomorrow. It's now the final day of TFCon, and I'm wearing the Soundwave t-shirt I purchased yesterday in the dealer room, which is super cool. Hoo-hoo. I think it's about time we head downstairs and see what's going on, so cue the montage.
Well guys, it's update time, and I've done a lot of stuff since we last spoke. First thing I did today was I went to a panel with 2 Transformers YouTubers who make animated stuff. The Watcher Prime and the Name Brandy Company, and that was super interesting. They even showed off a little bit of this Transformers fan film that they're making, and it was super cool. I'll leave a link to both of their channels in the description box below. And if you ever see this video, you did a good job with that. Hey guys, it's Raccoon-Formers from the future after TFCon has come to an end, and I'm quite sorry for interrupting the video, but there's actually one thing that I did at TFCon that I completely forgot to mention at the convention, and I'm going to mention it here. After I went to the panel with the Watcher Prime and the Name Brand Company, I actually went to this panel with toy designer Aaron Archer, where he basically discussed how he actually made all of the toys. And since that's what Transformers is known for, it was an incredibly interesting experience, and Aaron is quite a nice guy, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, once again, I'm sorry for the interruption. Now, back to the video. And the next thing I did was I went to a panel called Coming Together as a Fandom, spanning 40 years and beyond. And the panelists were 4 different Transformers YouTubers. They were Rodimus Primal, Patriot Prime, Kato's Collection, Balt Matrix, one of my personal favorites, and Deluxe Baldwin. I'll leave a link to their channels in the description box below.
I'm a huge Studio Series fan. Which one is your favorite?
Which one is our favorite what?
From Studio Series?
Not Bumblebee. 86 Prime. Yep, 86 Prime is the winner this year. So. Yep, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, Prime. 86 Prime.
What's really cool is I got to say hi to Balt Matrix after the panel was done, and I gave him a business card that I made on Amazon on my channel. So who knows, Balt Matrix might be watching this, and if you are, thanks for letting me do that. You are one of my inspirations for creating this channel. Then after that, I went back to the dealer room to look at it once more because it was so cool in there. If I'm being honest, I could have walked around that area all day long. There were so many different Transformers that I had never seen before, and some that I have seen but haven't seen it for the longest time. So it was cool to be able to see that room one last time. And then after that, I caught a little bit of the Transformers fan design panel, which was super cool, and some people definitely made some really cool repaints of figures. And then after that, I went to this really cool panel with a handful of the voice actors who came here to actually autograph in the dealer room. And basically, there were 4 different characters that people from the audience had to audition for. Depth Charge, Strong Arm, Thrustinator, and Nickel. And the voice actors had to actually judge everyone. And after that, they put on this little skit, and it was really cool being able to see real Transformer voice actors do their voices in a Transformers story in person. Anyway, that's everything that I've done so far today, and there's only one more thing that I have left to do, and it's a Transformers podcast panel, which I feel like would be really cool to actually go do, since technically I do have a podcast. Not officially, but I'm counting my YouTube channel as a podcast since I do make videos, and that's basically what a podcast is. So I'll let you know how it goes after the event is over.
A few hours later.
Well guys, it's time for one last update. I know they said the last thing I was going to do was that podcast meeting, and I did do that, but I did do a few other things as well. I had lunch, I had some yummy pizza, and it was delish. I also went to this panel with the founder of TFCon, Colin Douglas, who basically allowed people to give him input on how to improve TFCon going forward, which was super cool. Then after that, I did end up doing that podcast meeting, which was super cool because I got to hear other people who do similar things as me, making videos about Transformers, share their stories of how they make their videos, which is super cool, like I said. And I also have this as well. I got a little Optimus Prime pin and a TFCon lanyard, which is super cool. Woo, woo, woo. Super cool. That's pretty much it. I've officially done everything I wish to do here at TFCon, and unfortunately, I can't go back to my hotel room and say goodbye to it for y'all, since I had to actually check out of my hotel room earlier on in the day before the second day of TFCon actually started. So it's officially time to head to the Maryland airport. So cue the montage. Well guys, I made it to the Baltimore airport, and it's time to head to my gate, so cue the montage. Well guys, I'm here on the plane, and once again I have a pretty good setup. Anyway, I'll see you when I land. Cue the montage. I officially arrived back home, but once again it's too dark to do another montage, so I'll see you back home at my review station.
A few moments later.
Well everyone, we're back with this vlog. All began my review station, and man, what a weekend that was. That weekend is truly going to go down as one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had. Everything about this weekend was awesome, and I truly didn't want it to end. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the vlog, going to a convention dedicated entirely to Transformers as a diehard Transformers fan sounds like a dream come true, and boy was I right. Being around so many people who were passionate about the same thing as me was truly awesome. And I got this bad boy right here. This is the poster that I had Frank Welker sign, and I recommend leaving it in whatever you actually carried it to the convention in if you're planning on having Peter Cullen sign whatever you brought like I am. I'm definitely planning on having Peter Cullen sign this poster, and I did my research, and the best way to preserve Frank's signature without laminating it and making it so that way there can't be any other signatures is leaving it in whatever you brought it in. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this bad boy in this tube until I'm able to meet Peter Cullen. Then I'll have him sign the poster, and then I'll actually laminate it or something. So keep that in mind. Well, friends, this pretty much wraps up this vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to click that big red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out
on a future video. And I deeply apologize for not being able to meet any of y'all in person. I was truly looking forward to being able to do so, and I definitely kept my eye out for y'all, but unfortunately I didn't see any of y'all, and I deeply apologize to anyone who was looking forward to meeting me at the convention. And to anyone who went to the convention themselves, I greatly hope you had just as good of a time as I did. If you went to the convention, be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought of your experience at the convention. I'd love to hear from you. But to anyone who wasn't able to go to the convention but wants to go to a future TFCon, be sure to let me know in the comments what your expectations are for the convention and what you hope to get out of your experience. And if you have any questions about the convention itself and what you should actually do to prepare for a trip to TFCon, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do to help. And be sure to let me know in the comments what you thought of my very first vlog and if you'd like me to make any more vlogs. And if you would, let me know in the comments what you'd like me to vlog. Anyway, that's all I have to say. As always, I'm Raccoon-Formers and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Before y'all go, there's one more thing I need to talk to you about, and it's the fact that I was finally able to get rid of the wristbands that I had all weekend. Don't get me wrong, they were quite useful because one allowed me to get into the convention each day and the other allowed me to actually sit in the front row of the Frank Welker panel, but those particular types of wristbands can be a real pain and I am definitely happy to be able to get them off. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Peace.